just thought I'd come on and talk about the fire in Glasgow. It was really shocking to see it this morning. Really shocking, as I'm quite sure many people felt that way. But what also kind of showed up with me is throughout the day, I've just felt like an anxiety, and I've not been thinking about it all day, but I've just been walking about feeling like there's a bit of a heaviness. And with the work that I do around the nervous system, like, I know that it's got to have come from somewhere, because I was feeling fine yesterday and then today I just feel heaviness. Um, and I do feel it is around seeing those images. Not necessarily, I mean, as devastating as it is to see the building, um, but the feelings that I'm feeling aren't necessarily just solely from that, because what can happen is when we see things on the news or we just hear things out and about, it can just trigger certain emotions to come up within us. And it could be all around just the fact that, well, what's coming up for me when I think about it is just how things can change in the split of a second, the unknown, the 1 minute things can be fine and the next minute things can just change. And a lot of the time that is kind of what can be happening with anxiety. If you've went through something in the past where that's kind of happened, then your body's always trying to predict, it's trying to keep you safe um, from those kind of shock outcomes. But obviously you can't protect yourself from that and you can't kind of live with that. But if you're not aware that's happening, you can just go through life feeling like you're just an anxious person, but actually your body has been through something at some point, and now it's trying to predict those things happening again. And then when you see images like this on the news, it almost like confirms it to your body, like, I need to be more aware, I need to be more um conscious of what might happen, and trying to predict it all the time, like unconsciously. Um, I don't know if I've explained that very well, but I can definitely feel a difference in my body. So if anybody else has felt more anxious and they think, well, I know it's not happening in my life, but so it must be something else. Sometimes it is just because you've seen something like that and it's triggered that emotion, and not necessarily because, I mean, obviously we're concerned about that incident, but it's not always, your concern isn't always to do with that. It's more direct with you. It's more your body thinking something bad is going to happen in your life and you're trying to be more aware. Um, Unconsciously, obviously, you're not deliberately doing it, you're not necessarily walking about thinking that, but your body's reacting. I definitely feel a difference today. Definitely feel a difference today.